Good morning. I'm here from Mining Journal with His Excellency Khalid Saleh-Al-Mudaifer, the Vice Minister for Mining Affairs of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So we're going to talk a bit about the plans that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has for its mining industry. Your Excellency, why is Saudi Arabia considering mining now?
The Vision 2030 is transforming Saudi Arabia to be an ambitious nation, a vibrant society, but also a thriving economy. On the thriving economy, the mining has been chosen to be the third pillar for the industry. The Vision 2030 is leading us to deliver on economic diversification away from oil, and mining have been chosen and one industry to help deliver on this. Therefore, while the mineral endowments has been always there, the focus was more in oil and gas. But now the time, because with the need and because of population growth and diversification out of oil, mining have been put in the front as one of the sectors to be transformed and to be dependent on to build economic prosperity for the whole Saudi Arabia, to create jobs, to create GDP, to create exports. So this is the drive, and we are building on successes that has been achieved before. We have built the phosphate industry from non-existence to being the third largest exporter of phosphate fertilizer in the world. We have built one of the largest mine to metals aluminum business with Alcoa of the United States in a partnership, and of more than $11 billion of investment. And building on that, now we building Ma'aden. We started Ma'aden, we IPO'd Ma'aden in 2018. Now Ma'aden is one of the largest mining companies in the world and growing larger and larger, with ambitions to do 10 times growth in the future. All this, building on this, transforming our mining industry through many pillars. One, through provision of data. Data is very important to de-risk investment in geology. So we bringing more and better data in terms of new surveys of the Arabian Shield. More than 700,000 kilometers will be fully surveyed with airborne geophysics, but also with land geochemical survey, and with mapping to produce new maps, new geological maps that will provide information in there. But even now, we have transformed our 80 years of data, of geological data, to be fully digital, and we are providing them through a national geological database, a digital NGD we call it, that's available at no cost to anybody who wanted to know geology and resources and about resources of Saudi Arabia. Second, we have transformed our the regulations and the new law from scratch. We redeveloped the law, and now we have one of the best laws that is competitive, transparent, clear, and focuses on a security of tenure for the investor, but also embrace ESG as an important factor for mining investments. On third, we have worked on the full value chains, not only mining, but also the upstream, downstream, and also the ecosystem, the service industry. So we building the whole value chain and the ecosystem, encouraging and giving incentives and regulation and support to all the sector, and including education, mining, developing new generation of miners to be working in this business. So we already have completed 4 years of execution of our strategy, and we have great successes to show to the world. We have received more than 1,200 application for exploration licenses. We have issued more than 300 some, which is more than 50% of what we have issued in the last 50 years. So this is, and also now we have developed a number of licenses that will bring more than 8 billion this year of foreign investment through mining.
Great, thank you. And further to your last comment, what will the opportunities be for private investors to get involved in this growth in mining?
So for private investors in exploration, there is the exploration play, the greenfield. They can directly apply, being 100% foreign companies or joint ventures or locals. We treat everybody at the same level as the same. So there is exploration, and we're also doing for an advanced licenses auction. That is, we already completed 2 awards, Al-Khanegiyya and Damar has been awarded for a merit basis. And now we are also in the expression of interest stage for Muhaddad. So anybody interested to come there can apply for Muhaddad. But also we have 54 more auction that will be awarded in merit basis, who spend more on the land, but also who would be socially, or will submit a social engagement and environmental plans that are top class and world class. On the other side, there is the mining itself. There is a number of lands in Saudi Arabia that be mined. So 100% ownership is also allowed. Foreign ownership is allowed in mining. And there is the ecosystem, the services, the drilling, the exploration, the drilling and the labs and consulting, the studies that are needed, the funding, the financing. All these ecosystems are required now, as we almost issuing more than 50%, as I said. The business will require more drilling and more labs and more consulting services to help in there. So the whole chain required investment, and we welcome everybody to come. We've been all around the world showcasing the opportunities that we do have, and we will welcome anybody from anywhere.
And of course, Saudi Arabia is a very familiar territory for the oil and gas industry. For the mining industry, I think it's less familiar. I'm wondering how you'll reassure foreign companies and investors about the security of the jurisdiction and the administration.
Yes. So thank you very much. This is a very important question. Saudi Arabia, as you said, is a G20, a well-developed, one of the best in terms of infrastructure, one of the best in terms of laws and regulation and stability, especially ownership stability. There have not been nationalization or none in any sectors. We have a number, most of our oil and gas, petrochemical industry are built on partnership. All of the petrochemical and most of the petrochemical are built on partnership with international companies that have been there since 100 years, and for the petrochemical more than 40 years. We also have the location, the capital. We have a good capital that's a provision. We have a good market, a secondary market and a primary market, financial market that can funding could be received. But also we have developed, because we are new in mining, we have developed incentives for newcomers in the law. One of them is 75% of funding is provided by the Saudi Industrial Development Fund, even into exploration, advanced exploration. We are given incentive to 5 years of grace period in royalty. So for your first or the mining license, the first 5 years, you would not pay royalty. And for any sale to a local to a local manufacturer or investment in downstream, 30% for every stage will be discount and royalty, and up to 90% discounts. Knowing that Saudi Arabia is one of the largest importer of minerals, we are the fourth largest net importer of minerals as a captive or indigenous market that is in Saudi Arabia. So these are great opportunities for investments. Saudi Arabia also is transforming its full oil regulation. We already have issued all the required regulation in terms of investment protection, environment, and of course the mining law that is clear, transparent, as we said, and focuses on security of tenure, which is very important for miners.
Your Excellency, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, William. Thank you.